did y'all choose to have this sort of, because it's the holiday season, you know, it's a time of celebrating and everything, and why choose to have a reflection of this?
Okay, how I found out about this was last year. A couple from our church, Joe and Julie Thompson, they have a statue that they donated, the Angel of Hope, in the DFW area. And so I didn't even know about this. So I went up there to attend in honor of their son who had died. And there was hundreds of people there. It was a big, big service. That's the first time I saw it, and I came back and did the research and talked to them about it. It's based, the Angel of Hope is based on a book called The Christmas Box by Richard Paul Evans. And in this story, it's about a woman who loses a child, and she goes and mourns at this monument of an angel each and every year. So people, after reading the book, and there was a movie later made about it, people began to try to find this statue. And so he commissioned for this Angel of Hope to be built. And there's over 150 of them now throughout the United States, Canada, and Japan. So seeing this and knowing what our area and our community, sadly, for years and years, we've had a lot of children who have died or been killed out here on highways and et cetera. And so many of them went to our church. We had one year that we lost 4 kids in the course of a year and a half in our youth group. So it seemed like something that we would be interested in doing. So my wife and I did some research on it, and we had the statue. We had one built for our church and delivered here, and we put it in our garden. And so the significance of this particular day, because it is a cold day and a winter day, it was the day that the child in the story died. And so that's when the child was honored. And so that's why across everywhere today that has this statue, they're doing this service. Some do it during the day, some do it in the evening. The one we went to last year was in the evening. We chose to do it during the day, obviously, because we're kind of out here in the country and a ways to go. So.
Well, and people are showing up right now and coming out to support and everything. And so for all the local community and people seeing this, you know, what's to reflect on for these people, and how can we support these families who are going to be ending up laying these white roses on them?
Well, this is a time to remember. Sadly, they remember it every day that they wake up in their life. But this is a day that they collectively can come together at a church in a spiritual setting, hopefully to remember and celebrate the lives. And also remember this, we're all a child of God. Everybody's a child of God. It's not just people who have lost children, but today it's a day of hope. It's a day that they can come and remember their loved ones and hopefully give them some strength and some peace for what they're going through and what they've been going through since they lost a child.
That's great. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. My pleasure.